Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel ApnaFUNDA Online. Welcome to Averages, Mixtures and Alligations video 3. From this video onwards, we'll start solving questions one by one on this topic. We'll start with basic questions, and as we proceed, we'll level up the questions. In case if you're unable to follow, repeat the questions where you are uncomfortable and watch it again. I hope you have watched our previous two videos on averages, mixtures and alligations. I'm sharing the video links of averages, mixtures, alligation video 1 and video 2 in the description box. Watch them first in case if you have not watched or missed those videos and come back to start solving along with me. Kindly subscribe to ApnaFUNDA Online to ensure that you don't miss a single video on this topic. If you have any query, doubts, or anything you want to tell us, you can mail us at hello@apnafundaonline.in. In the description box, there are also links to our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter page. Click on those links and follow our page for daily updates. Let's start solving. Keep your copies ready, take a pen, and solve along with me. First question. Find the average of 20, 24, 31, 35, 43, 45, 46, 73, 81, 92. It's a simple question. We have to find the average using the simple average formula. So as we know, average is equal to sum total of all the numbers in a set divided by the number of items in a set. So in this case, my average will be equal to 20 plus 24 plus 31 plus 35 plus 43 plus 45 plus 46 plus 73 plus 81 plus 92 divided by the number of items in a set, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So the sum total of all this is equal to 490 divided by 10. So my average is equal to 49. This is my answer. I hope you have solved along with me and you have also got the same answer. Next question. What is the average of first 31 natural numbers? Now, if you see our videos on numbers, you will have the formulas. The average of the first 31 and natural numbers is given by n plus 1 divided by 2. N means the number of numbers, the first n natural numbers. So in this case, it is 31 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 32 by 2. So my average of the first 31 and natural numbers is 16. Just make a note of these formulas in case if you are not aware. The first one says the average of first n natural numbers is equal to n plus 1 by 2, the one that we just saw. The second is the average of squares of first n natural numbers is n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. The third is the average of cubes of first n natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2 divided by 4. The next is the average of odd numbers from 1 to n is equal to last odd number plus 1 divided by 2. The average of even numbers from 1 to n is equals to last even number plus 2 divided by 2. The average of squares of first n odd numbers is equal to 2n plus 1 into 2n minus 1 divided by 3. The average of first n odd numbers is equals to n. Please make a note of these formulas. Next question. What is the average of first 20 multiples of 2? We just saw a formula of the average of the even numbers from 1 to n. You can use that formula to solve this. The first 20 multiples of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, and 40. These are the first 20 multiples of 2. We have to find the average. So we know that the last even number plus 2, last even number plus 2 divided by 2 itself. That means 40 plus 2 divided by 2, 42 divided by 2. So my average of the first 20 multiples of 2 is 21. Alternatively, you can add all these numbers, but it will take time. The addition will give you 420, and the number of numbers is 20. So divided by 20. Alternatively, you via this you will get the same answer, 21. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you will get. Next question, what is the average of 5 square, twice of 5 square, and thrice of 5 square? Simple question. What they're asking, the average of 5 square plus 2 into 5 square plus 3 into 5 square divided by number of items are 3. So can I say it is 6 into 5 square divided by 3, which is 2 into 5 square, which is 2 into 25, which is 50. My answer is 50. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you will also get. Next question, Virat scored 71, 75, 82 in physics, maths, and chemistry, respectively. How much should he score in English to make the average of these 4 subjects as 77.5? So he's targeting an average of 77.5 of all the 4 subjects. So the total marks which he's targeting is 77.5 into 4, correct? I hope you agree, which is equals to 310. Now he has already scored 71, 75, 82 in physics, maths, and chemistry. So physics is 71, maths is 75, and chemistry is 82. So he has scored already a total of 228 in these 3 subjects. What we need to find, how much should he score in English to make the average as 77.5. So we know the total marks should be 310. He has already scored 228. So his target score in English has to be 310 minus 228, correct, which is 82. 82 is my answer. I hope you have followed, you are able to understand how we solve this, and you will also get the same answer. Next question, a class of 45 students took an aptitude test. 15 students scored an average score of 60, while the remaining students scored 75. What is the average score of the entire class? This is weighted average because the weights are different. So 45 students, there are 15 students who scored an average of 60, and the remaining students, remaining is 45 minus 15, which is 30 students, scored an average of 75. What is the average of the average score of the entire class? Very simple. So my average in this case will be 15 into 60 plus 30 into 75 divided by total number of students, which is 45 already, we know. So this is 900 plus 2250 divided by 45, which if we add it, it will come to 3150 divided by 45. So my answer is 70. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you will also get. Next question. In a dance group of 24 kids, 75% are boys and remaining are girls. The boys had an average age of 12 while the average age of girls is 8. What is the average age of the entire 24 kids? Simple question, again a question of weighted average. 24 kids. So there are boys and there are girls. Boys are 75%. So girls are 25%. Remaining are girls. Remaining means 25%. So boys become, so the number of boys will be 18 and the number of girls are 6. Correct. Now their average age is 12, the boys, and the girls are 8. We need to find the average age of the entire 24 kids. So my average becomes 18 into 12 plus 6 into 8 divided by 24. Let's solve this. 18 into 12. 18 into 12 will give me 216 plus 6 into 8. That is 48 divided by 24. 264 divided by 24. This will give me 11. My answer is 11. I hope you have solved along with me. Easy question, and easily you will also get the answer as 11. Next question. The top three companies in the mobile manufacturing industry has 200, 250, and 400 employees, respectively. The profit percentage of these three companies are 32.5%, 56%, and 55%, respectively. Find the overall profit percentage of these three companies. So how do we find the overall profit? Is by the average profit. So we'll need to use the weighted average method in this case also. So there are three companies that we know. Let's say A, B, C. The employees are 200 in A, 250 in B, and 400 in C. And the profit percentage in these companies are in A 32.5%, in B 56%, and in C 55%. Correct? Now we need to find the average. So average we'll get 32.5 into 200 plus 250 into 56% of 250 plus 55% of 400 divided by the number of employees in all these three companies together. If we add this is, sorry, now when we solve this, you will get this as 425 divided by 850. My answer is 50%. Solve it and you will also get the same answer. I hope you have followed this question and how we have solved this. Next question. Sahil drives to Delhi from Noida at 40 km per hour in his brand new Baleno car and returns to Delhi with a speed of 60 km per hour. What is the average speed of his whole journey? So there is Delhi. He's going to Noida, and then from Noida, he's going to Delhi. So when he travels from Delhi to Noida, his average speed is 40 km per hour. And from Noida to Delhi, his speed is 60 km per hour in his brand new Baleno car. Now we know that the distance are same. This is assumed to be true. Delhi to Noida, Noida to Delhi. Now we know that speed is equals to distance by time. I hope you have seen my first video. We have discussed the concept of average speed. In case if you haven't, please watch our first video on this topic. In the last 5 minutes, we have discussed about average speed. So when he goes from Delhi to Noida, his speed is 40, distance by time. I hope you agree. So can I say time is equals to distance by 40, d by 40. Now when he is traveling from Noida to Delhi, his speed is 60, which is equals to distance by time. Similarly, time is equals to distance by 60. Now we know average speed formula is twice of the distance divided by the time taken by the first journey and the time taken by the onward journey. In this case, twice the distance divided by my T1 and T2. The first time it took d by 40 and the second time it took d by 60. We solve this. 2d divided by LCM will be 240. This will be 6d plus 4d. 2d divided by 10d divided by 240, which is equals to, if we further go and solve this, we'll solve it here only, 240 by 5. So my answer comes to 48 as the average speed of the whole journey. I hope you're able to follow how we have arrived this. We'll solve more questions on average speed. We have solved a lot of questions on time, speed, and distance in our time, speed, and distance topic. Please do have a look on those videos as well. It's a simple concept. If you are able to understand the concept which we discussed in our first video on this topic, you will agree to this explanation and also understand how we have arrived this. Another question on average speed. Karan drove for 3 hours at the speed of 50 km an hour and for 2 hours at the speed of 60 km per hour. Find his average speed for the whole journey. Now, to find the average speed, we need distance, speed, and time. We have time 3 hours, 2 hours. We have speed for the first 3 hours, it is 50 km per hour, and for the next 2 hours, it is 60 km per hour. So, can I say my distance is equals to the first 3 hours at the rate of 50 km per hour plus the next 2 hours at the rate of 60 km per hour? This is the distance that he has drove. So 150 plus 120. So my distance is 270. So now I have distance, I have speed, I have time. So my average speed, which is equals to total distance by total time. My total distance is 270. My total time is 3 hours first and then 2 hours. So 270 divided by 5. My answer is 54. I hope you will also get the average speed of the whole journey as 54. Simple question, easy to understand. Next question. Jayant covers half of his journey by Ola at 60 km an hour, the remainder half by Uber at 30 km an hour, and the rest by auto at 10 km per hour. Find his average speed during the entire journey. Interesting question. Let's solve this step by step. Let's say he is traveling from point A to point B. Let's say the distance between these 2 points is d kilometer. What is given that he's traveling half of this distance by Ola. The remainder half means half of half. So this distance he's traveling by Uber and the remainder he's traveling by auto. Now, let's say that, as I said, let's say the distance between these 2 points is d kilometer an hour. So can I say that the distance he traveled by Ola is d by 2 kilometer, and the distance that he traveled by Uber is d by 4. Half of half is d by 4. And similarly, the distance traveled by auto is also d by 4. This is the distance that we have assumed. The speed is given. By Ola, he travels at 60 km an hour. By Uber, he travels at 30 km an hour. And by auto, he travels at 10 km an hour. Now, to find the average speed, it is very important that we should know the time. But currently, we don't know that. So, we know that speed is equals to distance by time. So can I say that time is equals to distance by speed? So let's find out the time for each of these journey. Let's say in case of Ola, let's say T1, distance is d by 2, speed is 60. So d by 2 into 1 by 60. So my time is d by 120, T1. Similarly, Uber, let's say T2, distance is d by 4 divided by speed, which is 30. So can I say my T2 is equals to d by 120? For auto, let's say T3, distance divided by speed. So d by 4 into 1 by 10. Can I say time is T3 is d by 40? Now we need to find the average speed. We have, we know the formula. So the total distance is d divided by the total time. So our total time is d by 20 plus d by 20 plus d by 40. So this is d by 120 plus d by 120 plus d by 40. Correct. We solve this furthermore. We know this is 120. So this will be d plus 3d. This will be d by 5d by 120. This will be d by, sorry, d into 120 by 5d. dd gone, 120 by 5, which is 24. The average speed of the entire journey is 24 km an hour. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you will also get. Next question. The average score of Rohit Sharma after 30 innings is 44.5 runs per innings. After his next match against South Africa, his average score now stands at 47 runs per inning. How much did he score against South Africa? Simple question. We know that the average score of Rohit Sharma after 30 innings is 44.5 runs per innings. After his next match, that is 31st match, his average now stands at 47 runs per inning. So how much did he score against South Africa? That is how much did he score in his 31st match? Very simple. 31 into 47 minus 30 into 44.5. Let's solve this. This will be 1457 minus 1335. So he scored 122 runs in his 31st innings against South Africa. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you will also get. Next question. The average score of Rohit Sharma after 23rd innings is 34 runs per innings. If after his 24th innings his average increased by 2.5 runs, how much did he score in his 24th innings? Similar question like the previous one. What is given is his average score after 23rd innings is 34 runs per innings. If after his 24th innings his average increased by 2.5 runs. So 24th innings average increased by 2.5. So 34 plus 2.5. So his average after 24th innings is 36.5. So how much did he score in his 24th innings? We need to find how much did he score in his 24th innings. Very simple. 24 into 36.5 minus 23 into 34. Let's solve this. This will give me 876 minus 782. So he scored 94 runs in his 24th innings. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you will also get. Next question. The average score of Rohit Sharma after 40 innings is 46 runs per innings. In the Tri Series against Sri Lanka, he scored ducks in the first two matches. How much should he score in the final match of the Tri Series against Sri Lanka to maintain his average score of 46 runs per innings? What is given is his average score after 40 innings is 46 runs per innings. In the Tri Series against Sri Lanka, that is, there are three matches. He scored ducks in the first two matches. Correct? Sorry. He scored ducks in his first two matches. So 43 matches he played, and after 43 matches, he wants to maintain the average score of 46. So how much should he score in the final match? Okay, so we know that in 41, 42, he scored duck, correct? So how we need to find how much should he score in the 43rd match? It's very simple. 43 into 46 minus 40 into 46. We can solve in this way. However, what I suggest is since the average is same, only the difference is in the number of matches. The simple way to solve this is 3 into 46. The answer is 138. He should score 138 runs in the final match of the Tri Series in his 43rd match against Sri Lanka to maintain the average score of 46 runs per innings. Easy question. I hope you have followed this, and this is the answer that you must have also got. Next question. The average score of Rohit Sharma after 32 innings and 36 innings are 45 runs per innings and 43 runs per innings, respectively. How much did he score in his 33rd match if the total runs of his innings in 34th, 35th, and 36th innings is 88 runs? Okay, so what is given is after 32 innings, his average runs are 45, and after 36 innings, the average runs are 43. Correct? Now, there is a difference of four matches: 33, 34, 35, and 36. We need to find how much did he score in the 33rd match. What we know is that in 34, 35, and 36 he scored 88 runs. Correct? Now, if we solve this way, we will get the total runs that he scored in 33rd, 34th, 35th, and 36th innings in these four matches. So let's solve this. 36 into 43 is 1548 minus 32 into 45, which is 1440. The difference is 108. This is the total runs, sorry, that he scored in 33rd, 34th, 35th, and 36th matches. We need to find how much did he score in 33. In 34, 35, 36, he scored 88 runs. So the difference of 20 runs he scored in 33rd match. So the score in his 33rd match is 20 runs. I hope you have solved along with me, and this is the answer that you have also got. I end the video here. We'll solve more questions in our next video. So do not forget to watch our next videos on averages, mixtures, and alligations. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. If you have any query, doubts, or anything you want to tell us, you can mail us at hello@apnafundaonline.in. You can also follow us on social media platforms for daily updates for ApnaFUNDA online. Ensure you don't miss a single video on this topic, so kindly subscribe to our channel ApnaFUNDA online and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more educational videos. Thank you.